A few weeks ago, or probably a month or 2 months ago, I talked about how instead of our government focusing on occupying and trying to take over Venezuela, that they needed to focus more on the internal issues, the domestic issues that's happening. Clearly, they're not. Now there is reports that, according to CNBC and other news, that they have taken over one of their oil tanker that was off of the coast of Venezuela. Now, I knew that this entire time of those boats being blew up, like there was another plane. They kept pushing that it was for the drug. I live in one of the states that is like one of the city capitals for drugs. Them things not coming from Venezuela. Like them things is coming from a lot of other places. One of them is our neighbors, which is Mexico. But it ain't coming, it's barely anything. So I already knew, because they did this to Haiti, they did this to other places where they go, they find an oddball reason to go and occupy, and then they take over. But when Venezuela, it was because, I honestly believe it's because of the oil, and I honestly believe it's because they don't like that president. Whoever is on Trump team do not like Maduro. This really what this is about. I also want you guys, because I think some people have forgotten that we're going into next week. After next week, them people is going to be on vacation until next month. I hope y'all didn't forget that the government budget is on extension until January. We still have neighborhood wars that's happening in the Middle East. Like, even the whole thing about the ceasefire, they're suppressing that. That thing is on and popping over there. We have a lot of issues that's happening domestically in different cities, and especially in different states that have 2026 elections. I don't even at this point, does those local elections, do they still make impact? Because clearly the federal elections at this point, they're not making any type of impact. Florida, the west side of Florida is going through a water shortage. Our country is still funding money to foreign countries and completely ignoring what's going on at home. The only thing I will say is I think these people are slowly but surely trying to enter this country into a whole nother war. What I will say is don't let y'all kids go to the military. At this point, keep your kids home. Get out of debt. Get tangible assets. Build your community not only at home, but build also your faith within God. Keep your trust in God. Stand with God, a storm is coming.